Hey guys, today on Project Overland USA, I'm going to talk to you about the reasons why I hate this Chevy Colorado. Now guys, please, before you go hitting that unlike button, before you come to my house with pitchforks, before you burn my car down, let me just say, I like the Chevy Colorado overall. In fact, I bought the Chevy Colorado and I still own the Chevy Colorado. So before you go crazy, give me a chance to explain the reasons why I hate the Chevy Colorado. Let me just say, I'm going to count these down from the least thing I hate about it to the most thing I hate about it. So coming in at number 4, is the fact that I cannot get a Z72 package with this truck. Now understand, I bought this truck for overlanding. I did not buy it strictly for off-roading. If I only wanted to off-road, then I would have bought the Z72 package. But I wanted to overland with this truck and I wanted more cargo capacity to carry things around with me wherever I go. So unfortunately, Chevy does not offer a Z72 package, which is very disappointing because I would pay extra money for that Z72 package. It's just that I need more cargo capacity. So that is one of the things I hate about the Chevy Colorado. I just simply cannot get a Z72 package with this long box truck. So Chevy, if you're listening, please make a Z72 package for our long bed trucks. Alright, so here I am inside the cab of the truck, and I've debated whether this should be 3, 2, or 1 because I think that critical controls for vehicle operation is of paramount importance when you're driving down the road, and that all critical controls should be easily visible from a comfortable seating position within the vehicle. So here we have the cab of the truck, and we're looking here at the steering wheel and the dashboard. And when I am driving this vehicle, I cannot see the light switch or the 4x4 switch. Now, granted, this truck does have automatic lights, but there's some situations where the automatic lights don't come on, or I need the whole light system on to have tail lights as well. I think that the light switch is one of the most critical controls in a vehicle, especially in emergency situations, whether it be raining, whether it be getting dark out, or whether it be something that I need to signal somebody to go ahead, or I need to signal somebody for help. So the light switch when I am driving down the road is completely obscured by the steering wheel. I cannot see the light switch, and I actually have to shift my body around to see the light switch that's right down here. And I do not think that that is very ergonomic on the least end, and it's very unsafe on the top end of my spectrum of controls that need to be readily available for when you're driving a vehicle. And that is very troubling to me. I would much rather to me, it would make a lot more sense to move this air control thing down and then move these two controls up here somewhere so that when I'm driving down the road, they're very easy to see and they're very easy to navigate. Or even if the controls were somehow up in this area here. At any rate, that is number 3 for me. Hey guys, just for fun, in the comments below, let me know why you hate your Chevy Colorado. Okay guys, so here I am getting down on the ground to show you the second reason why I hate the Chevy Colorado. But this really bothers me about the Chevy Colorado. Let me show you numbers wise what the problem is. You see what that says? That says 11 inches. 11 inches of ground clearance from the frame to the ground. To me, that is wholly inadequate for an off-road vehicle. Shame on you, Chevy, for putting a vehicle out that has such low ground clearance. I think there's some cars out there that actually have more ground clearance than that. So that is the second reason why I hate the Chevy Colorado. If you guys enjoy watching a guy get down on the ground with a tape measure, go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now. Okay, so here we are. We're at the number one reason why I hate my Chevy Colorado, and that is the wheel well, or the fenders as some like to call it. These fenders at their midpoint are only 33 inches wide. So that leaves us with little options for putting bigger tires on the truck. Now, as you know, for an overland vehicle, the bare minimum is usually a 33-inch tire. If not, a 35-inch tire is about what most overlanders go with. So Chevy doesn't give us an option to do that. Right now, it's got about 30-inch tires on it. The ZR2 goes up to 31-inch tires. And I've seen some people put a 32-inch tire on these trucks, but it does rub when you turn the wheel. So what I'm going to have to do is go to an aftermarket custom shop to have them take about 1.5 inches, 2 inches off around this area. Plus they're going to have to take out this liner, and they're going to have to cut some areas down there and do a little bit of welding. So all that costs money. And I don't want to spend that money because it should have come from Chevy to begin with the ability to at least put a 35-inch tire on there. Where are the bean counters at Chevrolet? They want to cut corners at every point. Well, if you take 1.5 inches or 2 inches of metal off all the way around the fender, that saves you pennies per vehicle. But when you're talking about thousands and tens of thousands of vehicles each year, that adds up to a lot of money. So I want to ask the bean counters, where are you? Because you could have given us a bigger wheel well to put bigger tires on, instead of whoever designed this truck with the mind that you only want to have a 31-inch tire on it. That doesn't make any sense at all for an off-road vehicles. If you are enjoying me complain about the wheel well on the Chevy Colorado, go ahead and hit that like button right now. Ice cream truck, messing up my shot.